guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I am going to be reviewing The King's Horseman, Elesin Oba, a movie by Biyi Bandele. They just brought the movie out recently, like maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, and I have a lot of thoughts about the movie because there were some errors, so I just thought to share that with you guys. So let's get right into this video. So the first thing that didn't make any sense about the movie is the part where the bride was upset about getting married to the king's horseman, and not the man she initially planned to marry, and suddenly she was happy about marrying him. How please, how? Like, they didn't explain that word. Like, it's not possible. Like, they should have shown a scene where the bride was probably talked into it, like that type of thing. They didn't show that. Like in the beginning, when the Yaloja came to tell her, like she just convinced her to marry him and all, but she wasn't happy during the wedding. How was she suddenly happy after the wedding? That one I didn't understand. The other thing that I didn't understand was if Demi was the king's son or the king's horseman's son. I didn't understand it at all, because at that scene where the white man had captured the king's horseman, and the king's horseman said something to Demi and said something about the king, and then he now said, I don't have a father. Like, I didn't understand it. Like, and this is not just me, I asked other people too didn't understand whether he was the king's son or the king's horseman's son. I feel like they should have made that clear in the beginning, because okay, in the beginning, okay, I thought it was the king's son, finish. Then at the end, when there were just a lot of things that people said that confused me. Like, it made me think that, oh okay, I'll be like, oh okay, he's the king's husband's son, then I'll be like, oh, he's the king's son. Like, that type of confusion was not needed. It's not even the type of cliffhanger that people will be thinking like, oh, it's not that type. Like, that one, it wasn't just needed. And then the other thing that didn't make sense was the white man. How did the white man understand Yoruba, the white man and his wife? Because the king's husband and the Yaloja, they were speaking Yoruba throughout. So how did the white man understand? That one, I didn't get it. Like, he just suddenly move back and complete an action whenever they speak Yoruba. I didn't understand that. It's not possible. Like, then after they had captured the king's husband and he was in jail, and the Yaloja, she came to the king's husband to complain and insult him and do this and do that. First of all, they never made it clear why she was so upset and why she was insulting him. What the viewers saw was that he was captured. That's all. They didn't tell us, because what we saw was that it wasn't the king's husband's fault. They didn't explain to us that, okay, maybe as a result of sleeping with that woman, he sabotaged his own self and the village. They didn't explain that, because people have two different opinions on why he didn't fulfill his mission, and that doesn't make sense. I don't think people should. I didn't think that there needed to be two conflicting opinions about the movie. Like, I feel like if this is a movie, everybody should know that, okay, this is what happened in the movie. Not that another person will say, oh yes, the king's husband did not fulfill his mission because of greed. If king's husband did not fulfill his mission because of the white man. Like, I feel like there should have just been like one simple explanation to why he did not fulfill his mission. And one thing I like about the movie is that it exposed us to practices that occurred, or they may still be occurring in Nigeria. I didn't know that there were traditions in which the king's husband, I didn't even know there was anything like the king's husband had to die for the village. So yeah, I learned that, which is a good thing. And I feel like if he was really going to jeopardize the village and the king's husband's mission, the Iyaloja should have told him, like, made it very very clear. All she said is that I know the king's horseman. Anything you want, I'll do it for you. She even laughed about it. Like if she knew it was going to happen at the end, why didn't she like make it clear like, oh, I don't think you should do this type of thing. I know that she said it, but she just said it in a manner that, what's there, Sha? And then at the end, she just there making noise about it. Like that one did not make any sense. I read a lot of tweets and people were saying that King's Horseman is a work of art, a work of literature. Like even though it's a work of literature, I feel like the main purpose should be your audience. Like the audience should be able to understand what is going on. We the audience, we don't understand. Like even if it's a work of literature, I'm a literature student and I didn't quite understand a lot of things. So it's not about it being a literature kiniko. They didn't interpret a lot of things well. Their mode of delivering their message was bad. It didn't make any sense, but the acting was okay. Nothing was wrong with the acting. It's just the way that they did not explain some certain things to us, and they expected us to just move on, that type of thing. Like we don't understand. The singing was so annoying because they sang more than they even acted. It wasn't like a lot of things did not just correlate in that movie. They sang a lot. I will even say that the singers are the cause of that village's problem, because I don't know why they were singing. They were singing. Okay, it's part of the process and everything, but they were singing too much. So they are the cause of that whole thing. So they should stop blaming the king's husband, because they were singing too much. Why did they make the whole procession so long? And I get that the king's husband delayed a lot of things by first doing marriage instead of continuing his the burial rites and all. There should have also been a scene where the white man and his wife died, like something bad happened to them. Because how can they do that type of thing? Like they wore masquerade attire and all the things that they did that was annoying. There should have been a scene where something bad happens to them, like thunder fired them or something like that. Like how did they just get away with that thing like that? I know that it's not part of the book by Wole Soyinka and everything in the play, but they should have shown that. They should have included that, because that thing was annoying me. Like you think I just come to somebody's land and think that you can just start saying what you want. It didn't make any sense. Something should have happened to them, because they were still feeling like, oh, they were right. Yes, we are coming here. We're the saviors. Something should have happened to them. Amuson, the white man's police officer or something like that. That guy has a problem. Like, okay, when the white man and his wife wore the masquerade attire, he told them that it wasn't good and that type of thing. So why didn't they go ahead to go and report the whole village process to the white man, and they now came to stop it? Like he knew the implications. I'm very, very sure he knew the implications. Why did he then go ahead to do something like that? Like he's one of the people that spoils things for that village. So nobody should blame the king's husband. They should actually blame Amuso, because he's a betrayer. And that beating that he got, he deserved it. He deserved it so much. Amuson symbolizes those Africans or Nigerians that will do anything for the Western world. You guys should comment down below your thoughts, whether you guys agree with me or not. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. So bye guys.